Hey everybody, welcome to the show. I'm so excited for this one because today we're going on a cross-country road trip without even leaving our seats. Buckle up as we explore 50 mind-blowing facts about US geography. We're talking crazy mountains, rivers that go backwards, and states flatter than a pancake. You won't believe some of these geographical gems. We're talking Did You Know Trivia Night winners, people. Get ready to have your minds blown. From Hawaii's sunny beaches to the tip of Guam, the US covers a whopping 6 time zones. Alaska's not just big, it's a geographical triple threat, the westernmost, easternmost, and northernmost state. Talk about a road trip. The Mississippi River flows over 2,300 miles from Minnesota all the way to the Gulf of Mexico. It's called Superior for a reason. This Minnesota gem holds the title of the world's largest freshwater lake by surface area. Feeling hot? Death Valley, California is the hottest place on Earth, hitting a scorching 134 degrees back in 1913. At a breathtaking 20,310 feet, Mount Denali in Alaska stands as North America's highest peak. From the Atlantic to the Pacific, plus the Gulf of Mexico, the United States boasts over 12,000 miles of coastline. Forget pancakes, Florida totally takes the cake for the flattest state with barely any elevation change. Talk about old-timers. The Appalachian Mountains have been standing tall for over 480 million years. Okay, hold on to your hats, because Alaska's got more coastline than all the other states combined. That's like over 33,000 miles. Oregon's Crater Lake is honestly a sight to behold, plunging nearly 2,000 feet to become the deepest lake in the United States. The United States keeps it simple with just 2 land borders, Canada to the north and Mexico to the south. You heard that right. Studies show Kansas is actually flatter than a pancake. Now that's flat. Move over Mississippi. The Missouri River steals the show as the longest river in the United States. Talk about a meeting point. Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, and Utah all come together at the legendary Four Corners. Calling all nature lovers, California boasts a whopping 9 national parks, more than any other state. Don't underestimate the smallest state. Rhode Island may only be 1,034 square miles, but it's big on charm. Head to South Dakota, near the town of Belfourche, to find the geographical center of the United States. Aloha and good morning. Did you know Hawaii is the only US state where you can sip on locally grown coffee? Pretty cool, right? Utah's Great Salt Lake isn't just big, it's actually saltier than the ocean, and get this, it changes size dramatically. From deserts to rainforests, tundra to tropical islands, the US has it all. Talk about diverse landscapes. Move over Long Island. The big island of Hawaii totally takes the crown as the largest island in the United States. Here's a fun fact. Lake Michigan is actually the only Great Lake that's entirely within the United States. Pack your water bottle. Nevada's the driest state, getting less than 10 inches of rain a year. So, get this. The United States is home to over 100 active volcanoes, mostly hanging out in Alaska, Hawaii, and the Pacific Northwest. Pretty wild, right? Better watch out! Okay, hold up a second. Did you know New York is actually further west than parts of Florida? That coastline curve is seriously trippy. Alaska doesn't mess around when it comes to lakes. It has over 3 million of them. And yeah, most of those are totally unnamed, and you can't even reach them by road. Everglades, Florida's wild side. Get ready for an adventure. The Everglades is the largest tropical wilderness in the United States, home to alligators, panthers, and more. The river that flows backwards only in Illinois. You won't believe this. The Chicago River actually flows backward. Thanks to some engineering magic, it now flows into the Mississippi. Texas, king of counties. Everything's bigger in Texas, including the number of counties. A whopping 254. Bet you didn't see this coming. Maine is actually the closest U.S. state to Africa. Geography is wild, man. The Continental Divide runs all the way from Alaska to Mexico, deciding whether rivers flow east or west. It's kind of like a geographical referee. Pack your oxygen. Santa Fe, New Mexico sits at over 7,000 feet, making it the highest capital city in the U.S. Reach for the sky. Mount Whitney, towering at 14,505 feet, is the highest peak in the contiguous United States. Get ready to go low. Badwater Basin in Death Valley sits 282 feet below sea level, the lowest point in North America. The United States is the third largest country by land area, right behind Russia and Canada. That's a whole lot of land. Thanks to the Great Lakes, Michigan boasts more shoreline than any other state except for Alaska. Beach day, anyone? Here's a curveball. The United States Virgin Islands are actually in the Atlantic Ocean, not the Caribbean Sea. Stretching across 10 states, the Great Plains cover a whopping 500,000 square miles. That's bigger than some countries. The Ozark Mountains, spanning Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Kansas, are a treasure trove of geological wonders. Seriously, there's just so much to explore in this region. Did you know Puerto Rico has the only tropical rainforest in the United States forest system, El Yunque? So lush, it's honestly amazing to think about. California's San Andreas Fault is one of the most famous fault lines in the world, known for its frequent earthquakes. It's kind of wild when you realize just how active it really is. So, Nevada's Great Basin has no natural outlet to the ocean, which honestly is kind of wild. This leads to these stunning salt flats and some really otherworldly deserts. The United States is home to over 3.5 million square miles of land, and wow, that means an incredible range of climates and landscapes to explore. Hold on to your hats! Texas is actually bigger than any European country except for Russia, and that's what I call big. So get this, the United States experiences more tornadoes than any other country, especially in the infamous area known as Tornado Alley. It's pretty wild, right? Now here's something cool. The combined Mississippi-Missouri River system is actually the fourth longest in the world. I mean, talk about a dynamic duo. Yosemite's El Capitan is one of the tallest monoliths in the world, rising a staggering 3,000 feet above the valley floor. The Outer Banks of North Carolina are like shape-shifting artists, constantly moving and reshaping due to storms and erosion. From temperate forests to alpine tundra and tropical rainforests, the United States has it all. Talk about a biodiversity hotspot. Wow, that was a whirlwind tour of U.S. geography. I hope you had as much fun as I did learning about all these amazing facts. Do you have a favorite fact? Let me know in the comments. And hey, if you know any other mind-blowing geography trivia, drop it in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more fun and fascinating content. Until next time, stay curious.